Okay, let's do some PowerPoint training. So I wanted to show the destructive process that you go through in producing, or what I go through in producing a video, because I like everything to look nice and neat and professional, and it really takes a lot of time and a lot of things go into making these videos. Some people just hit record and what you get is what you get. But me being somewhat of a perfectionist, I like to have everything looking as best as it possibly can be. I just like doing everything the best that I can possibly do it or try to do. And this is all a part of my process and learning to master all the tools that I have, and PowerPoint being one. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I want to, this is a widescreen slide. I want to, right now, I don't know how many people are using widescreen. I may try doing one in widescreen and one not, but for this lesson here, for me, I'm going to open up the design tab and change the slide size to standard, and there we go. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the title slide right now. What I want to do is insert a blank slide, and I can do that in a couple of ways. One way is I can go to the home tab and click on new slide. I can also right click on any slide and click new slide. So there's a couple of ways to produce new slides instead of going up into the tab and the layout and all these things here. If you right click, a lot of them are all in the menu over here. So we can change the layout to blank content, which is what I want. We'll also change this one to a blank content. And now I'm going to bring in the photo that I want to use. So I'm going to insert a picture, and this is the picture that I want. And just so happens it's just the size, almost the size of my slide here. All I want out of this is what my computer looks like, my Dell 15, even though this is not the actual one. Mine looks just like this though, but in a little more roughed up shape, but not too roughed up, but a little scratches here and there. But other than that, it looks just like this. So first thing I want to do is I want to remove the background behind the computer, or all around the computer. I just want to leave the computer itself. So to do that, I just go over to remove background. Then our options comes up. Now everything that's in purple, or this whatever lavender color here, whatever you want to call it, if I click on quick changes, would disappear, and we just keep the screen, but that's not what I want. So I'm going to undo that by hitting Control Z, and that brings everything back. And again, I'm going to go back to remove background, and I'm going to stretch the selection box just around the computer and see what it gives me when I do that. And kind of starting to get that I just want that computer there. So that's fairly good. There's still some bottom things there that I may want to get, so let's see what that looks like. And you see we got a little background left in this corner here, and a little background going across the bottom. Other than that, it looks pretty good. So let's go in and do some detail work. First, I'm going to tackle this little area here. I'm going to zoom in, slide my bar across and zoom in some more. And now I can see exactly what I want there. Then I'm going to go back to remove the background. And we're going to mark an area to remove by clicking on that. And a little pencil goes up, and I'm just going to draw a line from about here and touch that. Let's see what we get, and it fills it in just right. And we'll see we got a little slither here that can see if we can get that out of the way. We just do. I took a little chunk out. And let's keep the changes and back that out and see what that looks like. Not too bad. Let's undo that. Change there. Okay. So we got rid of that. If we look over here on this side, we got a little left on this corner here. Let's see if we can get rid of that little slice there. And it got rid of that, so let's see if we can keep that and keep that. Let's undo that. I don't want that. Let's see if we can keep this stuff here. None of that looks too good, so I'm going to undo all this here. Let's get rid of everything there. And I can live with that. So let's back out of this. I can live with that. I can live with this little slither over here. But let's look at the bottom and get rid of. Let's get rid of the bottom there. Scroll down. And I have to click on Format. Let's remove background. Let's mark an area to remove. And it's this little slither there. This little slither there, and this little sliver here. Can get that. Let's undo that. Let's mark right there and get that little sliver there. Just being a little meticulous here. Couldn't get that. That looks like it might be a little problem. So we'll just keep let's see here. Have a problem here. Uh-oh. Control Shift Z. Let's redo that. Put that back. Let's zoom in some more. And a little more and scroll down. Let's try close-up zoom. And let's see if we can counter that with that. And I can see what's happening by doing this in sections, that I'm going to get a kind of jagged edge here. Instead of doing one long line, you can see how it gets jagged in these areas here. So if I press keep changes, you can see how jagged that looks. Let's undo that. And let's try and remove some smaller chunks here. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's keep that right there. Okay. Looks like we're almost done. It looks like I may even want to keep that. Okay, that's